Welcome to the land where we dispel superstition, where critical thinking prevails. Welcome to where we dispel superstitions and false beliefs. Welcome to Secular Advocacy TV. Welcome. Hi, welcome. Niger State Governor Bago orders clerics to submit sermon for approval. Introduces preaching license. Niger State Governor Bago has unveiled a new policy requiring religious clerics to submit their sermon for government approval before delivering them publicly. Speaking during TVC's Politics on Sunday, Bago defended the move, insisting it was aimed at curbing harmful or inciting preaching. He urged any cleric or preacher that intends to preach to get government's preaching license. Well, speaking about what I feel about this development, I feel I applaud the governor of Niger State, because Nigeria is purely a secular state. This is what a secular state should do under Section 10. I know that some persons may be arguing that religious freedom is guaranteed under Section 38. If you look at this same constitution, you will understand that religious freedom is not absolute, because if you look at Section 45 of the Constitution, you will understand that for the interest of public peace, public order, public safety, and public health, that it's important to derogate upon religious right. So you cannot just say that because you have a right to religion, that you should be allowed to incite violence. You should be allowed to preach something that could incite violence, hate speech, banditry, and terrorism. It needs to be curtailed. It needs to be restricted. He has not banned preaching. He is only restricting preaching. However, I would recommend, because if you want to make such rules, you have to approach the House of Assembly of Niger State, to crystallize this rule. Though I am not unaware that under Interpretive School of Jurisprudence, spearheaded by Richard Dawkins, that law is not only act of parliament or act of National Assembly. Law includes policies, rules, and principles made by those who we gave mandate to rule. That is why we have certain things like subsidiary legislation, and subsidiary legislation is gotten from the Constitution. The Constitution gave our respective leaders some powers to make some rules for the good of the state or the federation. So under the premise of that power to make some subsidiary rules, a governor can make some rules and principles and policies that may be obeyed. But in order to further concretize or to crystallize those rules, it's just better to do that through the House of Assembly or the National Assembly. So I applaud Governor Bago for this. It is high time the needful is done to ensure security in Nigeria. Thank you.